Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today I have for you a top 10 affordable / drugstore, mostly drugstore makeup products. These are my top 10 products that I think are worth your money. You should definitely check out for yourselves. So if you want to know what 10 products I am loving and I would definitely recommend, then just continue watching. Also, if you're not yet subscribed to my channel, please subscribe. I do upload 3 times a week on Mondays, Thursdays, and Saturdays. So definitely subscribe so you don't miss out. And if you want to see my top 10 picks from the drugstore / affordable products, then just continue watching. The first affordable product, it is from the, I only have 3 products out of the 10 that you cannot get, I don't think, at the drugstore, but everything else that I am mentioning, you can pick it up like at Walmart. You know, they are drugstore products. So the first product that I'm recommending that is definitely worth your money is this eyeshadow primer. This is by Wet n Wild. This is the Photo Focus eyeshadow primer, and I also did use this for my eye look today. I find that it's super long lasting. It works very, very well. I don't find to buy like eyeshadow primers, liquid liners, and mascaras high end. I feel like the drugstore is very good for that, and I don't want to spend $20 on a mascara or a liner or an eyeshadow primer when this works just as good. I also do recommend the Milani eyeshadow primer. Both are very comparable and they both work just as good. I don't see any fading throughout the day when I wear like an affordable eyeshadow primer. My makeup lasts until I take it off. And I actually had my coworker text me and she was like, hey, what's a good eyeshadow primer? And I told her to get this or the Milani one, and she picked this one up and says it's been working out very well for her. So again, this is a product I would definitely recommend you guys checking out instead of picking a high-end one. Following that, after eyeshadow primer, we do apply eyeshadow, so I'm just gonna go ahead and mention it. The next product is the ColourPop palettes. I actually have 4 right here that I actually really love. On my eyes, I'm actually wearing the Dream Street palette by ColourPop and Kathleen Lights, and here is what the inside looks like. So everything on my eyes is using this palette right here. Very affordable. I think it retails around $16. You can't find this at the drugstore, but online at Ulta, and also Ulta, some Ulta stores do carry ColourPop. My Ulta unfortunately does not carry ColourPop, so I can't pick this up at Ulta stores, but online they do have these palettes. So this one is the Dream Street palette by ColourPop. Very beautiful shades. You get some warm tones and then also some pops of color. This is another one of my favorites. This is the Yes Please palette. This one is very loved and very dirty. Lots and lots of warm tone shadows, so I do enjoy this one. Another good palette that I love is this one called the Good Sport palette, and I love the variety of shades. You can get like grungy looks with this palette. I just really enjoy this color scheme, and if you don't want like a lot of color or anything like that like I do, this one, the Give It To Me Straight palette by ColourPop, is a good one to pick up as well. As you see, you have a lot of neutral shades, some warm tone shades in here. This is a very great everyday palette as well. So these all do retail for $16 each, and sometimes ColourPop does have sales, so I definitely recommend you guys picking up some when they're on sale. But these are top palettes, eyeshadows, in my opinion. They work very well. As you can see, the pigmentation is there, very beautiful, very affordable, and very long lasting as well. So I would definitely recommend those eyeshadow palettes. Another product that I recommend from the drugstore that is worth your money is this NYX Epic Ink liner. I have the shade Black, and it is a felt tip liner. I love felt tip liners. I just feel like they're really precise for me to be able to create that wing liner that I love to do. It's very creamy, very smooth. I do think you should be careful with this because it's so smooth and creamy that sometimes you can get a little wild with your wing. So I would recommend you guys being careful with this if you do pick it up and if you're not like great with liner. I'm not saying I'm a professional or anything, but sometimes my wing liner can get a little wild when I use this product. This is very comparable to Kat Von D Trooper liner, and this retails around $10, I believe. Very affordable Kat Von D liner. Any high-end liners are around $20 again, but this is half the cost. And you can also find like buy one get one half off at Ulta. So this is a great liner again, and it's super opaque. Let me go ahead and show you guys. Very dark. I don't have any issues besides getting a little crazy, and it's like super smooth that it kind of gets a little wild, not a very cut liner. But other than that, very dark. It's not shiny. It's a really good liner, and I would definitely recommend this. Another product that I would definitely recommend, I don't believe they have this at the drugstore, but you can find this at Ulta, is this mascara by Essence. It's the Lash Princess False Lash Effect Mascara. This is what I'm wearing on my lower lashes. I just feel like this volumizes and lengthens my lashes. It gives me everything in one. It just really makes my lashes look long and full and just pretty. I just really love this mascara. This is about a $5 mascara. Again, mascaras, I don't typically buy high-end unless they're on sale at Ulta. During 21 days of beauty steal, sometimes they have high-end mascaras for half the cost, and that's when I do purchase high-end mascaras because I feel like it's pretty much comparable to a drugstore mascara. But other than that, I just buy drugstore mascaras, and this one is a great one to pick up. I also do like another Essence mascara that's in a white with orange like square on it, I believe. But this one is my go-to. I always find myself repurchasing this, and this one's actually almost done, so I need to pull out my backup, but definitely a great mascara to pick up. Next up, I have this CoverGirl product. This is a ultrafine brow pencil. This one is in the shade Rich Brown. This is also what I have on my brows. I'm not the greatest at brows, and I just really like this brow pencil because it's not super creamy nor super waxy. It's just like the perfect consistency. Kind of makes my brows look natural and not overdrawn or anything like that. This is around $8 to $9, and I just, again, really enjoy this brow product. It does kind of have like a felt tip, which is kind of like the Brow Wiz by ABH. Again, under $10, very great brow pencil from the drugstore. L'Oreal also has a really good brow pencil that I would recommend as well, but I don't have that in my collection at the moment. I may have a backup actually, but this one is one that I've just been really enjoying lately, and I would definitely again recommend you guys picking that one up as well. Now for face products, I do have two foundations, even though it's top 10. I just really enjoy both of these foundations from the drugstore. I did pick up this foundation from Walmart. I picked it up in Las Vegas. They don't have this brand in my Walmart, but this is the Kokie Cosmetics Skin Perfect HD foundation. This has like a medium to buildable coverage, and it also looks very natural. It's like your skin but better. I really enjoy this foundation for everyday use. If you're like me that doesn't like full coverage foundations every single day, I would definitely recommend this foundation. Again, medium to buildable coverage, natural finish, perfect everyday foundation. If you want something a little more higher coverage, I believe it's not available at the drugstore yet, but you can find this at Ulta, online for sure. I'm not sure about in store. Is this one by L'Oreal. This is the L'Oreal Infallible 24-Hour Fresh Wear Foundation. This one's in the shade Golden Beige, and this one's in the shade 40W. But this one is medium to full coverage. It just looks very beautiful again on the skin, your skin but better, but with more coverage. Like this one's, I feel like this one has more coverage than the Kokie one. This one's perfect for everyday use. This one is also great for everyday use, but just a little more coverage than a natural everyday foundation. Still looks super pretty on the skin. It doesn't look heavy at all. This one is very long lasting. I did find even by the end of the day it looked very beautiful on the skin. Another great foundation, but both of these were like standout foundations to me from the drugstore. I would definitely again recommend one of these two. Next up, concealer. You cannot find this at the drugstore, but is a very affordable product. You can find this at Ulta. This is the BH Studio Pro Total Coverage Concealer. I have mine in the shade 106. This one is a like medium to full coverage concealer, and it's only like $5. It's super affordable. It does have a like this type of applicator. I just feel like the coverage is amazing for $5. It's a great product. I definitely recommend this. I found myself repurchasing this multiple times, and I do believe I have a backup of this too. And it's very affordable. Again, another product that's affordable that is definitely a great product to have in your collection. So some powders. I do have a loose powder version and a pressed powder version. The loose powder version, if you follow me and are watching my videos, you know I love this product. This is the Maybelline Fit Me Loose Finishing Powder. I have mine in the shade Fair Light 10. This is beautiful on the skin. I have used this to set my under eyes and also my whole face, and it just really gives like a blurred effect on the skin, but I love it. It's one of the best loose setting powders I've tried from the drugstore. Again, my skin looks blurred and airbrushed. It makes my foundation very long lasting and very beautiful. Any foundation I've used this on, it just looks really pretty. And then a powder version that I loved was from CoverGirl. It's the Vitalist Healthy Powder, and I have mine in the shade 710 Classic Ivory, and this looks so pretty airbrushed on the skin. It's so beautiful. I love this powder. I definitely recommend it to anybody to try it out. I picked up the lightest one, I believe, again, Classic Ivory. I heard that it oxidized. I haven't seen any oxidization on me. I usually just kind of dust it on my face because I usually wear liquid foundation every day. When I do wear makeup, it's usually liquid foundation. So I do need to set most of the time. This looks beautiful again on the skin. It just makes your skin look very smooth and again airbrushed. Very beautiful. Pick it up if you haven't tried it yet. A product that is great for contouring and highlighting the face is by Wet n Wild. This is my new one. If you've seen my project pan, you know that I'm trying to pan one of these, but this is the Wet n Wild Mega Glow Contouring Palette in Dulce de Leche. I have used up one of these, the whole thing, and then I'm trying to pan the bronzer side. This side is very brightening and very nice on to set your concealer, and this is just a great everyday contour slash bronzer color. I don't really contour my face. I usually just bronze up my skin, but it's kind of like not cool nor warm. It's just like a really pretty everyday, like bronzing the face type color. It's just a great one that I would definitely repurchase every time I finish it. One of the best contouring palettes that I've tried from the drugstore and highlighting from the drugstore, so another great product. Next up for highlighter, I've been loving, and your skin looks wet when you apply this onto the skin, is by Milani. This is the Strobe Light Instant Glow Powder. This one is in the shade 03 Sun Glow, and this one is a gold like type version. As you can see, it's very creamy and very blinding, and here is what it looks like. It's so beautiful on the skin. I don't have a highlighting. I'm gonna try this out for you guys, but you can see how pretty this is. Like, doesn't my skin look extra metallic now and not like wet, kind of? I don't like using that word, but this is gorgeous. I recently picked up 02. It's like a pinky version. The formula on both of them is the same. Again, it looks wet and beautiful on the skin. Very gorgeous highlight. I love this highlighter. Definitely pick this highlighter up. I haven't tried any other highlighters from the drugstore that I've really been loving, but this one by Milani is such a great product. And then the last product that I love from the drugstore is this one, also by Milani. This is the Make It Last Setting Spray, and here's what it looks like. This is a new one. I didn't want to open it just because I have a lot of setting sprays at the moment. I have like 10, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12 setting sprays, so that's why I don't have this one open, but I have this one and another one. I have two backups in my drawer. This setting spray just makes your makeup last longer throughout the day. It does contain alcohol, so if you're not into like setting sprays that have alcohol in it, then I wouldn't recommend this, but it does also smell like alcohol. But I do find that it kind of sucks any like oils, and it just kind of sets everything in place. I really enjoy this. Again, this is another one that I constantly repurchase, and I do again have two of these, this one and another one in my backup drawer. Like, I need any backups right now. And you can also prime the face with this. I've never tried actually priming the face with this, but for setting everything on my skin, it is just makes my makeup look great. This is just a go-to setting spray that I use constantly, and this product does reach around $10. Everything in here that I mentioned is pretty affordable. So those are all the products that I recommend that are top 10 drugstore slash affordable products that you should definitely pick up and are worth your money. Let me know down below if you've tried any of the products, what you think of the products that I did mention that I do think are worth your money. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. Please subscribe if you have not done so already, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye!